That's weird. I swear I pushed the penthouse button. Must be broken.
I feel warped just looking at those strange runes. They like have some sort of, power over me.
The crystal is impervious to your pathetic attempt at chilling. You'd barely stop ice cream from melting.
It's an elevator. It's a button to call the elevator. The elevator isn't on this floor. What's going on? Those runes are doing something to me. I can't, float through the door.
I can't imagine a game nerd would have anything I want.
Pew, pew, pew!
The developers will get upset if I do more than look at this.
Pew, pew, pew!
Welcome to the Edmund Hotel. Most beautiful How may I?
I'd like some more.
I'm sorry, we only have ThimbleCon. How else may I be a boo?
I'm going to check out.
Goodbye. Have.
The plaque says it's a tiny replica of the starship Isabella in a bottle. I don't want to play games with my starship now. I don't want to play games with my starship now.
Diggin'!
I can't reach that.
Dolores, if you have Peter.
Yes, Dolores? Do you have a question about your uncle's stipulations?
Why Thimbleberry pie?
You know how much your Uncle Chuck loved Thimbleberry pie. He just wanted to create a celebratory atmosphere.
Here's the decrypted will.
Let me see. Dolores, this is all hex gobbledygook. You haven't fully decoded it yet.
This is Uncle Chuck's Indextron 3000. I don't need to find any books now. I'm sure I converted the binary properly. Now it's all in hex.
Diggin'! Diggin'! Diggin'!
Too bad Uncle Chuck never finished working on him. It doesn't work with that. It's Uncle Chuck's check register. It doesn't work with that. The safe is locked, but there's a fingerprint reader on it. I can't reach that. KSCUM's phone system is now out of order. It doesn't work in that. Okay, I'll put it back again. Too bad Uncle Chuck never finished working on him. I don't have a reason to use Uncle Chuck's oscilloscope. Too bad Uncle Chuck never finished working on him. Too bad Uncle Chuck never finished working on him. It doesn't work with that. I don't have a reason to use Uncle Chuck's oscilloscope. I don't know why Uncle Chuck never let me touch this junk. Nothing here of value. I don't know why Uncle Chuck never let me touch this. It's a defunct robot prototype. It's in here pretty tight. I'm going to need a tube puller. Not much I can do with a burned-out vacuum tube. It's a fingerprint reader to open the safe. It only works. I knew it wouldn't work for me. The painting is in its up position.
Hi, Dolores. Oh, let's go over to the counter where we can talk. Welcome to Ricky's Tubes. How can I help you?
Ricky, you make such great thimbleberry pie. Can I get one?
I'm sorry, hun. I'm out of the pie-making biz. Strictly tubes now.
Oh no! I have a problem then. In order to hear my uncle's will read, I need one of your famous thimbleberry pies.
Well, in honor of your Uncle Chuck, I'd make an exception. But there just aren't any more thimbleberries left. Your uncle had them harvested to extinction.
There must be some somewhere.
It's sad, isn't it? The last thimbleberries were spotted out in the old forest.
Not the forest. I always hated it in there.
Yes, pretty spooky. No one goes there unless they have to. People have been lost in there for days. Days!
And I heard some never make it out alive.
It's true. I've heard those stories too. And then there's the old bear problem. So, first thing, you'll need some thimbleberry picking gloves. You know how those thorns can leave you breaking out in welts. I just happen to have an old pair I could loan you.
Thanks. It doesn't work with that. I can't reach that. It's a cup of delicious, freshly picked thimbleberries.
Hi, Dolores. Oh, let's go over to the... Welcome to Ricky's...
I have the thimbleberries. Can you please make me the pie?
You found them. Good for you. And no welts.
I was very careful. And also, your gloves. Won't be needing them now.
Thank you. I'll go make it now. Won't be a jiffy. Here's your thimbleberry pie. Exactly how Chuck liked it.
Thank you. Ricky Lee's famous thimbleberry pie. Hot from the oven. Pie. Whoever invented the pie? Here was a great person. Mr. Balawick, here's the freshly baked thimbleberry pie.
One of Chuck's 3 stipulations is now fulfilled. We have a fresh thimbleberry pie. You still need to decode his will, and then we'll meet inside Chuck's opulent tomb.
Bye. I have some work to do.
See you later, Dolores. I'll be right here.
The future is never written. Welcome to the Thimbleweed Park Occult Bookstore, Dolores. The bubblefish has...
Goodbye, madam.
Come back.
I'd better hold on to this. She doesn't want it.
Don't touch the books unless you know what you want.
I can't open that. It's an LFG 1982 tube in perfect condition. It's in here pretty tight. I'd need an LFG 1982 tube puller. It's my handy ASCII chart. Never know when you'll need to decode binary messages, so I always practice, every day. Let's see. I decoded it from binary and got a bunch of hex numbers. Knowing Uncle Chuck, he would have encrypted the will using the unbreakable exclusive OR and using his lucky number as the key. Okay, here goes. The rest of the bits are irrelevant to cryptography. I'll just bitwise hand them away. Yes, getting something. No, this is totally wrong. I'd better figure out Uncle Chuck's lucky number before I try again. I think he used it to win the local lottery a few years back. Got his picture in the paper and everything. Oh well. It's a business card for a lawyer. Brant Ballowick, JD. Legal problems? Don't worry, we'll screw him for you. I'm in the phone book. Hey, he was Uncle Chuck's lawyer. These are my Kirksbox/fiction books. I'm a believer. This section includes the complete history of Mucus Phlegm, the pointed history of point-and-click graphic adventures, and walkthroughs for all Mucus Phlegm games. These are my Chronicle of Narnia and Hitchhiker's Trilogy. I love my books. This is my complete set of Tolkien books, including 3 pristine sets of Lord of the Rings, The Adventures of Tom Bombadil, This is my complete set of Nancy Drew mysteries. I'm kind of a fan, I guess. These are my These are my Anne of Green Gables books. Maybe someday they'll do a TV show. I think Revenge of the Jedi was a much better name. You're a rebel, Billy. I'm sure I converted the binary properly. Now it's all in hex. It must be encoded. I need to find the key to decode it. Maybe if I could remember Uncle Chuck's lucky number. He used it to win the lottery a few years back. I'm at the staircase. Should I use it?
Have you got everything ready? I want to get my money.
Do you happen to remember Uncle Chuck's favorite number?
How can you not know Uncle Chuck's favorite number? It made him an extra $1 million. None of which you'll see, my sweet little sister. I guess I shouldn't be surprised you don't remember what happened.
Do you happen to remember?
How can you? It made him and none of which you'll see, my sweet little. I guess I shouldn't be surprised you don't remember what happened.
I think we're done.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out. Dolores, if stop.
Yes, Dolores?
Why do we have to meet in his tomb?
He was so proud of how his tomb turned out. He wanted you all to enjoy it. It also sets the proper mood for a reading of the will, don't you think?
Well, okay. Bye. I have some work.
See you later, Dolores. I'll be right here.
I can't reach that. Okay, here goes. The rest of the bits are irrelevant to cryptography. I'll just bitwise hand them away. I did it. I did it! It's totally decoded now. I'll give it back to Mr. Baluik. Here's the decoded will, Mr. Baluik.
Let me see. You've done it, Dolores. 2 of Chuck's 3 stipulations are now fulfilled. The final one is to read the will in your Uncle Chuck's opulent tomb. I'll meet you there.
Well, my family will wait right here until you've opened the tomb, Dolores. Hurry along. We don't have all evening. Poor Chucky needs his sleep.
I don't see a way to open it, but I see a switch inside. I don't want to use it with that. It doesn't work on that. I don't want to play games with my starship now. It's Uncle Chuck's tomb. I need to get into the...
No reaction, huh? Weird.
I can't push that. It doesn't seem to fit that. I'm sure it has a very important use near the end of the game.
Company, thank goodness you're back.
How do we
Xavier has a secret chamber in the penthouse where he can call. I don't know how there was a special book from outside the hotel, and there was something else too, I think. He took us to Chuck's funeral the other day.
Chuck is my brother.
Now you're just name-dropping.
How do we...
Xavier has a secret chamber in the... I don't know how it... There was a special book from outside the hotel, and there was something else too, I think.
Bye and good luck, Clara.
What is that on the TV? Nothing interesting. Back to duty.
It's an elevator. It's a button to call the elevator. It's an elevator.
What is that on the TV? Nothing interesting. Back to duty.
It's now showing hospital hijinks. It's an elevator. The elevator's still moving.
Last week on Hospital Hijinks. Doctor, I love you.
My darling.
Last week on Hospital Hijinks. Doctor.
I turned it off. This channel is just static. I should find another. It's now showing I love my cat. It's now showing bananas. It's now showing skiing for cash. It's now showing the rich and the soapy.
They've got the house.
What is that on the TV? Oh my, it's my favorite. Hospital hijinks. Elevator duty can wait. Well, at least for a little now.
Who's that now? This is unbelievable. An alive human in my penthouse. Clara's in so much trouble next time I see her.
It looks like a book can be placed here.
The doors are closed. think it needs to be glowing to be able to work. It needs something from the dead. The book is glowing!
Last week on hospital. Last.
I don't know what words to say to cast the spell. Maybe only certain people can read the spell itself?
Last week on hospital hijinks. Last. Last week on hospital hijinks. Doctor, I love you.
My darling.
Mumbo jumbo. Mumbonius jumbonius. Let me visit my dead relatives. Looks like Chuck got a tune to fit his ego.
Now, all three of Chuck Edmund's stipulations are fulfilled as we stand next to his remains. I will now read his will. I, Charles Edmund, being of sound mind and body, do hereby declare this, my last will and testament, blah, 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 legalese here. Ah, yes. It is my will that the entire estate of all property and money be passed to...
Yes? Yes?
Madam, quiet, please. To the Amalgamated Holdings Corporation.
What?
And that all of Thimbleweed County be plowed under and a giant server farm be built in its place.
You've gotta be kidding.
What?
Oh my.
Ooh, Doug likes farms.
The destruction of Thimbleweed County will begin 2 days after verifying this will and testament. Oh, and this last part in tiny print. Dolores gets a Pillotron 3000 t-shirt. This is as much as he'll ever get from Pillotronics. Lenore gets nothing. Franklin gets nothing. Doug gets my ceremonial zinc-plated shovel.
Yippee!
Well, good day. I'd better pack now. Here's your zinc-plated shovel, Doug. And your t-shirt, Dolores. Enjoy.
Well, I never. Come along, Peter and Chucky. We're leaving.
Something is very wrong here. I need to get into the factory and see if I can figure out what happened to Uncle Chuck.
Last week.
It's Uncle Chuck's sarcophagus. Hope he's resting well. It's much too heavy to open, and I don't think I'd want to anyway. It's a Pillowtronics t-shirt with a tube on it. The only thing I got from Uncle Chuck. I feel like this was his final insult. I'm not wearing it. I should wait until he's off the phone.
Is this an obscene phone call? I need to keep them on long enough to trace the call. How can I help, Miss Edmund?
Goodbye, Mr. El Palo.
Come back soon, Miss Edmund. Excuse me, Miss Edmund. What are you doing?
It's the key to my uncle's factory. I just need to check things out.
Miss Edmund, we take our trusteeship jobs seriously here. You know the factory's in probate. Hello, Safely First Savings. Your money is in our hands. What's with all the heavy breathing and moaning? These obscene phone calls are getting annoying. Hello, Safely First Savings. Your money is in our hands. Is this an obscene phone call? These obscene phone calls are getting annoying.
Where's my sarcophagus? Why does Brother Chuck get one and I don't? Maybe it's because no one found my body. Mumbo jumbo, mumbonius, etc., etc. Some weird power is keeping me close to the portal to the hotel. I can't get over there. That doesn't use electricity. The flower looks good here, but I need to know what words to say to cast the spell. It's a speck of dust. No reaction, huh? Weird.
Last week on Hospital Hijinks. Doctor, I love you, my darling.
A mysterious force must be holding it in place. A mysterious force must be holding it in place. Great view. I can see everything from here.
I can't reach that.
Starships!
How are you feeling now?